The classic confrontation between two of the top teams in Italy. It really is an excellent chance for Lazio, not only to enhance their own title prospects then, but also to give the other contenders hope. Milan, remember, start this one 5 points clear of Juventus and Parma, 6 up on Sampdoria, followed by Lazio a further point adrift.
They're playing against a mean machine in Milan. Milan, as Kevin Gallagher, now young centre forward at Queen's Park Rangers, keeps telling me they're very lucky, Peter. They defend and scrape through with the odd goal. So we'll see if they're going to be lucky today as well.
Well, there's Jean-Pierre Papin. There'd been a doubt about his fitness, but he's cut through that okay. He's had a late test to take his place in the lineup. Paul Gascoigne, who I'm sure will be really charged up for this match. And Fabio Capello, the coach of Milan, only too well aware of Gascoigne's prowess and his ability to change the course of a game. Looking for Gascoigne. Cavalli. Boxic at the far post. And Aaron Winter way over the bar.
Listen to the atmosphere, it's absolutely magnificent. It's a hostile atmosphere, and this is what the game's all about. It'd be nice to see if our own Paul Gascoigne can really raise his game and play.
Here's Gascoigne. What a mazy dribble. Still Gascoigne. Great run. And Rossi just managed to scoop it away as Signori arrived. Fabulous run by Gascoigne.
Absolutely brilliant, Peter. That was absolutely sensational stuff.
Signori whips it across again and boxes it for the header. Really wide opening this by Lazio.
Absolutely, and it's all caused by our own Paul Gascoigne. Look at this dribble. He's got the important thing for Paul was he got in the penalty box as soon as possible. Now no one can touch him once he's in there.
Rivero was caught then by Papin. Referee Beskin waving play on. Off goes Boxic. Vinter's pulled out wide. Signori through the middle. Boxic with the shot. And well gathered by Rossi.
How far out he was. He must have been 10 yards, Rossi, as that shot went in. That's a super run from Boxic. He really does possess a lot of pace. And that's something Milan will have to watch out for, although they do have their own speed merchants at the back.
Albertini, who start for the Italian side against the French. And that shot then whipped in quickly, but into the body of Marcagiani. From Massaro. Friend of his fellow Croatian Boxic in the Lazio side. Papin. Will almost certainly feature in the World Cup squad as well. Now Signori. If any side can stretch Milan at the back, surely it's Lazio. Fuser. Now Gascoigne. Certainly begun confidently enough of Lazio. There's Di Matteo, Gascoigne, off of Boxic, just offside, but only just.
My word, what a goal that would have been. The great one too.
A real opportunity this for Lazio. Signori hovering around the ball. Fuser, we know, is dangerous from long range as well. Gaza not taking any part in this. Maybe still a little winded from his exploits a moment or so ago. Here is Signori to fire it through! And somehow it just squirmed wide.
Really is the most fantastic save from Rossi. He's got his line like a shot to nail that angle down. The ball comes through and gets a little skip in front of him, but Rossi did exceptionally well to get a hand to it. He's been doing that all season, and full credit to him. He's been quite exceptional.
Now Signori, Boxic up in support. Signori's shot. Rossi felt he had to make a save, and what a good tackle that was then by Maldini. Perfectly timed on Fuser.
Well, if there's a better fullback in the world, I've not seen him. Maldini looks absolutely in a class of his own. That was a wonderful tackle.
It's that one flap, really, that gave his fellow defenders a bit of a scare. Boban, Albertini. It's a quality pass. Boban. Right off to Papan. Now Iranio. Off the bar. Massaro. Milan, on the stroke of half-time, have snatched the lead. Well, they've had to defend for most of this first 45 minutes. And then right out of the blue, they have stunned Lazio with Massaro's 7th of the season.
It's amazing, isn't it? We're very fortunate today to have with us Massaro is with us. And we were talking about before the game how fortunate Massaro is as a player. He says every time a ball bounces off a post or a crossbar, it drops right to Massaro's head or foot, and there it goes, it's in the back of the net. That's the first thing Milan have done. They actually carved them open. Iranio got in a half cross, come block on with the defender, and there's Massaro just bumping it off the far post. And there we see Simone coming on as a substitute for Milan. He's an exceptional player, Simone. He's great to watch. But going back to Casiraghi, he gives him that extra option. If the ball's placed in the box, you've always got a great heading power, because he really does have a terrific ability with his head to score goals, and that is one option that Lazio have.
On by Boban to Albertini. Profero with a brave header out. There's Boban. Fighting for it now, Simone. Did well to get a shot in then.
And Milan as a workforce, as a team, play exceptionally well together. They work very hard together.
Simone. On by Albertini, Simone. Look for being impeded there by Bacci. The referee said no. Fuzer. On for Vinter. Now can he service Boksic in the middle from here? There is Boksic. Good turn. And it very nearly squirmed under the body of Rossi.
I think he saved it with his left foot, Peter, actually. It's a great turn from Boksic. There we see the ball coming in from Vinter. Look at the first touch as he drags it round. Nice first touch. Keeps it, gets his body in between the ball and the player, and I think it's his left foot not at all happy.
He's certainly pulled up now as Paul Gascoigne. There's Favali to deliver the cross to Boksic. 3 Lazio players converging on the cross, and the header from Boksic flashed right across the face of the goal.
I think it was right on Casiraghi's head here, and Boksic just takes it off. Now Casiraghi's second in line.
Here's Donadoni. Not a bad man to have in reserve. Still Donadoni. Seeking his first goal of the campaign, the Italian international. And in Capello's mind, not good enough to start this one.
I think that's exactly what he's got under Capello.
Well, here's Simone now, he's onside. Surely a chance for the second goal. Oh, and he scuffed it dreadfully, then, Simone.
Well, that was dreadful, wasn't it? It's obviously on his swinger there, on Simone's left side. And he just scuffed it right across the face of the goal. Put clean through, breaking into the box. Obviously not his best foot. It doesn't even make Marcogiani make a save. That's a pretty awful one.
Baresi waiting for Rossi to come and claim it. Well, not too impressed by the antics here of Rossi.
He doesn't like anyone challenging him, does he? OK, the boot was up slightly, but he feels he has it.
Palmer 38, Sampdoria 45. Oh, good save. Boban's header.
My word, that was a good save, wasn't it? Marcogiani really hasn't been called on to do too much, and he got down very sharply to his left-hand post.
And surprise, surprise, yet another offside decision going against Lazio. Time and time again they've been caught.
This is why I couldn't understand the substitution of Fuzet, Peter.
Gascoigne, Signori, Boksic. Milan relatively untroubled at the back. Now, Kasiragi, out by Baresi. Simone. Opting to go it alone without too much support. Milan on the verge of their 15th win, and it is duly collected. Well, the Lazio fans don't like it. They've seen a defensive display from Milan, but a successful one. The goal from Massaro just before half-time has proved the decisive moment of the game. Signori, who had so few chances. Boksic kept relatively quiet as well. And Paul Gascoigne, after a very promising start, rather faded as the game wore on. Rossi still heading towards Dino Zoff's record for the number of minutes without conceding a goal. Well, let's look back on one or two of the highlights, Ray, and certainly Paul Gascoigne began so briskly.
Yes, he did. I thought the opening 15 minutes he was the main man on the football field, and this we see is this tremendous run that he has. He's